1 billion people play this game. It fills arenas, breaks records, and turns players into global icons. But it started as a 2-week homework assignment designed to babysit a class of bored, freezing college kids. This is the story of how basketball was invented, almost completely by accident. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you like the weird, forgotten origin stories behind the things we take for granted, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It genuinely helps a ton. All right, let's go back to the winter of 1891. Springfield, Massachusetts. It's December, and it is brutally cold. We're at the International YMCA Training School, and there's a young phys ed instructor here named James Naismith. And Naismith has a serious problem on his hands. He's been handed a class of restless young athletes, tons of energy, stuck indoors for the entire winter, and bored out of their minds. The only indoor exercise on offer? Marching drills and gymnastics. They hated it. In fact, 2 other instructors had already tried to control this group and straight up quit. So Naismith's boss gives him a challenge and a deadline. 2 weeks to invent a brand new indoor game, one that burns off all that energy, keeps these guys engaged, and, this is the tricky part, doesn't get anybody injured. Now here's where it gets clever. Because Naismith didn't just throw a ball out there and hope for the best, he reverse engineered the whole thing. The obvious move was to bring an outdoor sport inside. Football, rugby, soccer. But those games are violent. Hard floors, hard walls, body checks. Indoors, somebody's getting hurt. So Naismith asked himself a simple question. What actually makes a game dangerous? And he figured out a lot of it comes down to force. Players sprinting full speed with the ball, getting tackled to stop them. So his first rule basically wrote itself. You can't run with the ball. You have to pass it. Take away the running, and you take away most of the tackling. But then comes the real stroke of genius, the goal itself. In most sports, you fire the ball at the goal. Hard, fast, straight. And a hard, fast ball is a dangerous ball. So Naismith flipped it, literally. What if the goal is way up high and it faces upward? Now you can't blast the ball in, you just hit the rim. Instead, you have to arc it, gently, accurately. In one move, he turned a game of brute force into a game of touch. Okay, so he's got the concept. Now he just needs an actual goal. He asks the building superintendent for some boxes. The guy doesn't have boxes. What he does have are 2 peach baskets. So Naismith grabs a hammer and nails a peach basket to the railing of the elevated running track at each end of the gym. And that railing? It happened to sit about 10 feet off the floor. Now here's the wild part. That height was completely arbitrary. It's just how high the railing was. And yet, over 130 years later, that is still the exact height of a basketball hoop. Every gym, every arena on Earth. He grabbed a soccer ball, scribbled out 13 simple rules, tacked them to the wall, split the class into 2 teams, and basketball was played for the very first time. And it was a little rough around the edges. See, those peach baskets, they still had their bottoms in them. So every single time somebody scored, the entire game just stopped. And someone had to grab a ladder and fish the ball back out. Not exactly a fast break. But you know what? The students absolutely loved it. And word spread fast. Through the YMCA network, the game jumped from town to town, then across the entire world. In just a few years, a sport invented as a 2-week assignment to entertain one bored gym class had become a worldwide phenomenon. All because one guy, on a deadline, in the dead of winter, looked at a peach basket and saw a game. So next time you watch a buzzer beater drop through the net, just remember, that net used to be a fruit basket someone had to empty with a ladder. If you enjoyed this one, smash that like button, subscribe for more origin stories, and let me know in the comments, what everyday thing should I cover next? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.